I'm not really too sure where to start this, but I'm going to start off with a quote from Drew Stelgis, who is the former Associate Vice President of Student Affairs at William & Mary, who told us this quote at a retreat when I was first going into my freshman year of college, and it's really stuck with me since. But it's a quote from Brene Brown that reads, "Being courageous comes when we decide to be seen despite the risk. When you show up this way, you open yourself up to joy and connection, but you can only do it by accepting that there could be pain." And when I think of this quote, I also resonate that with my experience in DC this summer and just the study in DC program as a whole, because there was a lot of opportunity for pain and confusion and uncertainty, but there was also a lot of opportunity for a lot of really awesome memories to be made. And I like to reflect and think about what that experience was really like for me. And the truth is, there was a lot of amazing memories made. I made a lot of really awesome friends. There were a lot of funny moments throughout DC, and some of the vlog content you'll watch will probably capture that. But I remember that from the very beginning, something that I was having a hard time with was picking an internship that was best for me. And originally it started out with two, one from the DC Public Library and the other from a representative that I did not particularly agree with. But in that process of figuring out, a third internship opportunity came up. And it was with a strategic consulting firm called Evolved Global. And I ultimately decided on Evolved because it better aligned with who I am. And when I look at this decision, I recognize that there was fear driving me. It was constantly asking myself whether or not I made the right decision. It went simply beyond being terrified of whether this was the best fit. Instead, it evolved, no pun intended, to a willingness to challenge a notion that was cultivated by a pre-existing toxic academic environment that really tells you that you aren't succeeding if you aren't interning on the Capitol. And by all means, it is a wonderful experience for anyone who does intern on the Hill, but I personally could not have been more grateful to take a leap of faith into something different that I would not have experienced otherwise. I could not be more appreciative of the experiences, growth, and lessons that I was lucky enough to have this summer. And this opportunity has taught me about myself and what I am looking for as my career journey continues. And I have found a love for research, pro bono work, and public service that I wasn't really initially anticipating. And honestly, I don't think I would have gotten that anywhere else. But this experience also gave me a lot of things to figure out and work on. I was able to research 810 grants and setting the foundation to fund $93 million for project initiatives, so on and so forth. And that was an awesome experience to have. I was also lucky enough to write a 6-grant proposal, which I was not expecting, which was, by the way, so intimidating, but I got it done. And I think something important that I learned was sometimes we can fear the idea of fear, and fear can detract us from what's best for us. But I think this internship experience has taught me that sometimes fear is a sign that you are being guided in the right direction. By who? Up to you, up to your interpretation. But I think fear is a good indicator within yourself that something might be right for you. And I think this experience in DC has taught me that. It has opened me up to recognizing that, and I could not be more grateful. But away from the career journey side, from the more social side of life, you will see the vlog content, some funny things, some memorable things, but I made a lot of memories this summer. I made a lot of really awesome friends, and I had the best roommates possible. I would not change it any other way, and there were a lot of memories, and not a lot of memories that I can simply put in the next 5 minutes of this voice recording of me talking, but I had a wonderful time with some wonderful people, and I would not change it any other way. So, here's the rest, and enjoy.
can slow down. We got it good, we got it all figured out. You are my hometown, let there be no doubt. Be understood, it's where I should be now. You are my hometown, where I can slow down. We got it good, we got it all figured out. You are my hometown, let there be no doubt. Be understood, it's where I should be now. We got it good, we got it all figured out. I've been stuck in motion, moving too fast, trying to catch a moment, but it slips through my hands. All I see are long days and dark nights. I'm lost without you, but I'm on my way, so hold tight. I'm coming home tonight. Meet me in the valley where the kids collide into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. I'm coming home tonight. I know you're ready for the stars to fly into the morning. Oh my God, my town is coming alive. 'Cause I'm coming home to. Yes, I'm coming home to. Don't wanna spend my whole life catching my breath, 'cause I've been running round and round and round, and I got nothing left. There's nothing like a